So it's very much about more than just what are you doing in the classroom and these are the classes that you're teaching. It's who are you as a teacher, what are your interests, and what can you bring to what we already do?
At UWC SEA, we're part of a community that's seeking to make our mission, to unite peoples, nations and cultures for peace and a sustainable future, come alive every day for our students, our parents, our teachers. We've got a large staff of committed, passionate educators who want to make sure that our students leave with far more than just academic results, but leave with the skills and qualities that will allow them to make a difference, both immediately after they leave school and for longer term across their lifetimes.
One of the greatest things about being a teacher here is that it's a really kind of holistic experience. You are not just teaching in the classroom, you are being part of the community of learners that really reaches very far and wide. Service, community engagement, reaching out to experts in different fields that come in and take part in the learning, and the whole community of alumni that's always so active and involved really makes this a really full and intense experience, but it allows you not just to be a part of helping students learn, but also you feel that you are a learner in that community.
The most incredible, and I think boldest part of UWC SEA is the mission. And there are, every school has a mission statement, but often it's just a piece of paper that's wallpapered on the wall and forgotten about. But it's not here. Here, it is truly lived and breathed. It is the reason that teachers come here. It's the reason that students and parents come here. The entire community is leaning into this mission and really believing in this mission. They believe in the idea of peace building. So we have education that's built around peace building education. They believe in sustainability, and because of that, we make decisions about the way that our cafeteria runs and the food that we eat. So really, I think the mission is the heart of the school.
I feel since starting at UWC SEA, I've gone on a huge professional learning journey of growth. I feel that the culture of the school and the way that the teachers support one another and the leadership team supports the teachers' growth through our professional learning programs, but also through our in-classroom practice, has been foundational in the way I've shifted as an educator and as a practitioner within the classroom.
Many of us have lots of opportunities to work around the world, and we have worked in many places. But a lot of people come here, maybe leave, and then come back. And a lot of people stay here for a long time, and there's a reason for that. And it's not because it's easy, it's because sometimes it's very challenging and stretching, but stretching in a good way. There aren't many places where you get to bring your energy and creativity and passion and be surrounded by people who feel the same about something that's really meaningful and that you can look back on with pride and that makes a difference to young people across the course of their lifetimes. But this is that place. In exit interviews with colleagues who are leaving, they frequently say that they've learned more in their time with us than they have over the rest of their careers. That's a pretty special compliment. That doesn't come easy. That takes effort, it requires determination, and it requires a certain resilience and strength of character. But I can tell you it's a fabulous place to be.
I think what sets us apart as a school is how driven and passionate all the members of our community are. So whether that's within the classroom and writing excellent lessons, working with others to make sure that you're benefiting the most from other teachers, there's a huge culture of sharing here and trying to benefit from others' experience, but also outside of the classroom. I personally was involved in Initiative for Peace and was able to help students go abroad and work on peace conferences with other students. The services that go on here, the activities that go on here, people are willing to really give a lot of themselves. And I think what that creates is an incredible community where you really know a lot about the people that you work with. You know a lot about what they care about, you know a lot about what they do and what their passions are, but also it's an incredibly rich environment where you learn a lot at the same time.
So we have some things that allow us to contribute, I think, to education, like on a world stage in ways that other schools might not always be able to. For example, we're part of a larger foundation and movement, so we have other schools around the world. We're also very large. We have about 6,000 students across 2 campuses, and we're also able to develop our own bespoke curriculum, which allows us to be responsive to current developments in research and education and to put great practice in place right away.
If you ask people what they say about us, what's best about their work, they'll always say, in a school, they'll always say the students, they should do. And that's true. But you know, students are great the world over. But what you won't hear people always say is the colleagues and the professionals around them. And I think that's a pretty special aspect of what we've got here. Every day, I am honestly humbled by what I see going on around me, by people who know the mission, who know their own values, and who are prepared to commit to that and to lead students through whatever activity it is. And I think that's the really significant and special thing that we have here, is a community of educators who believe passionately in what they're doing. If what you've heard so far sounds like it might suit you, we'd love to hear from you. We're always looking for passionate educators to come and join us. Please do think about UWC SEA.